Hello, welcome back to Miss Amy's Creations. Today I am making blueberry breakfast biscuits. And this is my favorite biscuit recipe. There's only one change up to make them special. So what I have here is 3 cups of flour. And I just use regular all-purpose flour. In here, I have 4.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We're just going to add that right in, give it a little stir to incorporate. Now, the special thing for this is you want to make a sweet biscuit. So I'm adding about 1/2 cup of sugar. Now you can adjust that to the sweetness you like. Also, now all you need to add to this now is 1/2 cup of oil and 1 cup of milk. Now your milk can be whole milk, it can be buttermilk, is absolutely fabulous. I don't have any today, so we're going to use just whole milk. And all you have to do is stir this together until you form a nice thickness of it. Turn around, see if you can see it there. See how it's getting nice and thick. You want to try and get all that flour incorporated. You don't have to be super picky at this point, because the next part is to take a little flour and you're going to want to lay that out on your table or whatever surface you're using, and you're going to turn this out on it. Okay, now we're just going to smash this all up into a nice ball and flatten it out a bit. Now, I do not have any fresh blueberries straight from the store. Even when I do get them, I tend to freeze them within a day or two so that I don't have them go to waste. And we're just going to put a little over 1/2 cup. We're going to just incorporate those in a bit. My dough and my hands are already turning purple. I'm going to want to make sure they're distributed all throughout the dough. And what I do, you can use a rolling pin if you want. What I do is I just press it out, and I forgot my cutter. 1 second. And you want to leave this fairly thick, maybe 1 inch. And you're just going to take your cutter, cut out a few biscuits. I'm going to lay these in a greased pan. Now you want to have your oven preheated to 475. Look how gorgeous that looks. And we're going to just fill up our pan. So, once we have our pan done, once we have a pan full, we're going to pop those in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, I have more, so I'm going to make another small pan. Now you could use a larger pan, put them all in one pan. I just thought a smaller pan would be nice for us. Now, there's a few things you could do to make these special. You could add a little vanilla. You could add a little cinnamon. You could even sprinkle it on top before you bake them. So we're going to put these, we're going to do one nice one here. Because my husband will love a nice big fat one. So we're going to put that one right there and make that special. So, I am going to clean up my mess, and I will be back with you for a nice glaze for on top of these beautiful biscuits. Make them a little special. Okay, I have cleaned up my mess. Now we're going to make a little bit of glaze for this. So what I'm going to do, this is in this kind of container because this is homemade butter. I'm going to take a couple of tablespoons of butter. We're going to use, this is homemade vanilla. We're going to use about a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we just need about a cup of powdered sugar for this. Now you can adjust how much powdered sugar and everything for this, depending on how much glaze you want. Now I did get 7 biscuits, so what I think I'm going to do this time is add just a little sprinkle of cinnamon to my topping. And that's, again, a preference thing. And then all you do with this is add just a tiny bit of milk. Now you want to add this milk just about a tablespoon at a time. Oh yeah, that cinnamon in there. Look how nice that looks. And you're just going to stir this until it comes smooth glaze. Now, again, this is a preference. You can put as much on or as little on as you prefer. So we're going to add just a little spoon of glaze to the top of each of these biscuits. And this, they're good warm. That would be my preferred way to serve them. So what you could do is the night before, if you wanted to have these for a nice Sunday breakfast, you could make them the night before, put them in your refrigerator, and just keep them until you're ready. You're home from church, you're home from doing whatever you want to do, and you can throw them right in the oven. Now just bake them till they're a nice golden brown. Let's see if you can see these. How beautiful they look. So, thank you for coming back to Miss Amy's Creations, and I hope you enjoy your biscuits.